Hi there, guys. It's Connor and Harry from Jam Ltd.
Hello.
I'm sure you're well used to our voices by now. For that, we apologise.
He's the funny one.
We're going to talk today a little bit about what we've been up to. We're really making progress with the main game. We have been a little bit distracted with everything that's going on with COVID-19. This has definitely put a spanner in the works, but we are back on track now. We are fully on our way, full speed ahead.
Absolutely.
With the main game.
Yeah, which is very exciting. So the next build we're going to be launching to our Kickstarter backers is going to be actually the first level, so the introduction to the game. You're going to get introduced to the main characters, a little bit of exposition, an excellent theme song.
Made by Harry.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. We're trying to get it reasonably polished before we put it to the book backers, because you've been waiting a while, and it'd be good to give you sort of a strong idea of a vertical slice, if you want, of the game, more so than the city level. So that'll be exciting. We're hoping to get that out by next week. TBC, as these dates often are. Nevertheless, that'll be cool. What have you been doing?
So, I mean, I've been helping you with this, really. I've been up to some other side projects that I don't want to announce just yet. But we're going to be bringing you some more stuff in the next few months. Some nice game content. The audiobook, we've put that on hold, just because a few people really enjoyed it, and that's good. But I don't think you guys are ready to experience the world of Dusklight just yet, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. I think actually you may benefit from it even more after the main game's released, and you've hopefully enjoyed the world of Dusklight a little bit more. But yeah, so I've been helping Harry with the first level. A lot of what I've been doing is obviously dialogue oriented. So I've finished recording with the voice actors for the protagonists. I finished recording with them for the first version of the script, which is really good, really nice. It's been a pleasure working with them all. And now we're just sort of putting that dialogue into Unity, building up the levels a little bit more, making them a little bit more sonically interesting for you, and then directing audio events and dialogue, and making tiny little tweaks that are all essential in making sure that you have an audible cinematic experience.
Yeah, stuff like reverb is so incredibly important in denoting space. That's a really obvious thing. But if you get, say, the pre-delay time off or something like that, it completely alters your interpretation of what sort of space you're in. And because it's a non-visual game, we can really put you in any sort of space you want. So you can exaggerate, and you can
well, I mean, reverb is sort of the most prominent form of denoting space, right? So
space and distance.
Yeah, space and distance, exactly. So using reverb to a very intricate degree can really help sort of give you an impression of what environment you're in, what material that environment's made out of, how far away a sound source is from you, for example. The simplest way to think about it is if you're at one end of a tunnel and your friend's at the other end of the tunnel, and he shouts, you can hear the reflections of the signal. That's reverb. A lot of people often call it echo. For example, if you're in a cave, for example.
Yeah. Well, echo is really specific type of
delay.
Yeah. So it's where sort of what reverb is a bunch of reflections off walls,
really
and if you're in a big hall, for example, it takes a little while for those first reflections to come back, and that sort of is the echo effect. That's where you say something's a bit of delay and then a really strong signal reflection back, and that's the first reflections off the wall reaching your ears. Now after that, because there are so many different paths that the sound waves can bounce from, they all get smudged together, and that's what reverb is. So really, reverb is just lots and lots of delays really close together, and your brain can't interpret the time differences between those waves arriving at your ears quick enough, and so it sort of coagulates it.
Yeah,
maybe that's the word. into what is determined as reverb. So you can imagine if you're in any space, typically you can tell, unless it's been sonically treated, you can tell how big it is and how close you are to a wall through sound. And so recreating that in a digital environment can be quite tricky if you're not using sort of pre-baked based on geometry sort of things. And so yeah, we've been getting that just right.
Yeah.
Trying to.
No, it's coming along really nicely, but I think as well is something that we've got to think about is creative license. Sometimes we want to make it easier for you. Sometimes we might want to make it harder for you. Sometimes perhaps reflections are getting a little bit muddy or a kind of clouding dialogue. There's loads of different things to think about. And sometimes you have to sort of mitigate physics, if you will. Sorry, mitigate the physics, just to make sure that you're having a pleasurable experience. It's like, okay, think about a lot of shooters, for example. People are like, oh, well, it's annoying because you'd shoot someone once and they die, right? And some games do that, realistic shooters, whatever. But in order to make it fun. Yeah, and not just ridiculously hard, because those games are already difficult. They have to allow for that. Okay, let's say that this player can take 5 or 6 shots before he dies, or can stop doing anything. And so that kind of just, you're making sure that you have fun is more important than making sure that everything is sonically and physically accurate.
Cool. Now we're gonna, because obviously we can't meet up. So we're going to pass you over to Jordan and see what he's been up to. Jord, what have you been doing?
Over to you.
What's up, guys? So yeah, as Harry and Connor very concisely put, we have been working on the main game. Basically just trying to make some headway with that because it's been a long time since we've actually released anything for it. So we've been basically working on getting the first level done, a vertical slice, as Harry said. So that's going to be really cool. We're aware it's been quite a long time since the Kickstarter finished, and there's quite a lot of backers that need to be getting some content rolled out to them. So that's one of the things that we've been doing. In terms of what I've been doing, I've basically been helping Harry and Connor with various kinds of sound design that they need for their whatever things that they're working on. Some things that are yet to be announced, as Connor alluded to. And I've also been helping Harry with the Sounds of Eden, which will be coming very shortly, I believe. It's almost finished now. So I've basically been making some plants for the Sounds of Eden, which is pretty cool. But apart from that, all I've really been doing is just pushing out all the content that we've been releasing to more of you guys, trying to get more people to check out the games and stuff. Audio Pong's just had a new update, and that's really cool, with some new modes and stuff, which is excellent. So it'd be really great if you could go and check that out. But apart from that, because of COVID-19, we obviously have a bit of a restriction of being able to meet up and stuff for vlogs, but we've been doing everything remotely with a fair amount of success. So we're really just cracking on with everything. So we can bring more stuff out to you guys, which is awesome. So apart from that, I guess that's it. Stay safe and stay in touch. And we love you. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks very much for watching this week. These have been obviously a little bit delayed because for all sorts of reasons. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the updates and speak to you next week.